13.5 seconds left, and look at Durant putting on a show and runs!
How NBA players got their jersey number. Numbers are not just figures when it comes to the NBA. Indeed, a few players may choose their uniform number completely randomly or show no consideration at all, taking anything that's accessible. That is the thing that Kyrie Irving did, for instance, in picking number 2, as he revealed to Justin Tejada of SIKids.com back in 2012. That was only an arbitrary number I picked when I got drafted. It has no importance. But for other people, the numbers they wear all day and every night hold a lot of significance. Today, we are talking about how NBA players got their jersey number. If you want to know how NBA players get their jersey numbers, stay tuned till the end of the video. But before we hop into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. Anyway, what's in a number? Conceivably a great deal, as Dwayne Wade, who you may rapidly connect with number 3, disclosed to NBA.com back in 2011. I've heard a lot of people who wouldn't sign with the team because they didn't have a particular jersey number. It could be a deal breaker, and I totally understand why. A number is a big thing for athletes. At the end of the day, a lot of people won't know your name because people associate you with a number. You associate yourself with a number, and a lot of things in your life may go around that. The explanations for numbers are simply anecdotal, yet they've actually prompted a few digits and blend of digits that have risen as the best jersey numbers in NBA history. There are a few numbers that have encountered definitely more accomplishment than others on account of the choices of legends to put them on after quite a while after evening. There is no measurement behind these rankings. It's absolutely emotional, put together not just with respect to the names who put the regalia being referred to on, yet additionally when they did as such for how long. It's insufficient for a Hall of Famer to wear a specific number in the nightfall of his vocation, except if he likewise did likewise in his prime. So, even without using numbers, let's move on to the numbers. Anthony Davis, number 23. Anthony Davis has gotten one of the fan top choices since entering the association as the first in general choose coming from Kentucky, creating as a tip-top two-way large man that is the missing piece in any championship crew. What's more interesting is, considering the way he wears number 23 and being a Chicago local, essentially everyone would expect that he was offering appreciation to Michael Jordan. However, he wears that number to pay tribute to his number 1 player and now partner, LeBron James.
Now watch as Michael Jordan comes at the bottom of your screen here, how he leaves the defensive.
Rajon Rondo, number 9. Rajon Rondo worked his ass off to the point where the world started knowing him as the elite point guard during his Boston Celtics tenure, making an astonishing heritage like other Celtic wonders like Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett.
Brother, that's just not true. In the playoffs, you become a better player.
His decision to wear number 9, subsequent to going through an entirety of his time on the team as number 4, came as an essentially simple opportunity to wear a solitary digit shirt on a Boston group that had resigned like 200 numbers, so with only 8 and 9 accessible, Rajon chose to wear 9. Kevin Garnett, number 21. Kevin Garnett made several pullover number changes all through his effective profession, going from 21 during their early going in Minnesota to wear number 5 when he took his exceptional skills to the Boston Celtics. Subsequently, Garnett chose to pass by number 2 when the Celtics front office exchanged him to the Brooklyn Nets, attempting to offer appreciation to a previous partner and dear companion, Malik Sealy.
Shaq, you're a champion. Gary, you're a champion. Kenny, you're a champion. You know, Chuck, you almost a champion.
Who wore number 2 in Minnesota and kicked the bucket in an auto crash returning home from Garnett's 34th birthday party celebration. Dirk Nowitzki, number 41. Dirk Nowitzki has left his unique mark in the world of international basketball as perhaps the most productive scorers this game has ever seen, being a breathing example of reliability, difficult work, and putting the group first consistently. Regardless, no one had that much confidence in him in the early going, and that is the reason his previous partner, Robert Pack, wasn't happy to give him his number 14 pullover.
As you guys might expect, this was my last home game.
Dirk's number back home in Germany. After Pack would not go for it, Dirk chose to give it a rest and simply flip his numbers to go as 41 from that point on. Steve Nash, number 10. Steve Nash was perhaps the main point guards in the association once upon a time, yet when the Los Angeles Lakers chose to take him from the Phoenix Suns, they couldn't offer him the 13-numbered jersey since that number was at that point resigned because of Wilt Chamberlain. Thus, Nash, being an enormous soccer fan, concluded the time had come to offer appreciation to probably the best soccer major parts on the planet, like Zinedine Zidane and Lionel Messi.
Of the Phoenix Suns Ring of Honor. God bless.
Choosing to wear number 10 until the day he'd resign. Gilbert Arenas, number 0. As you may recall, Gilbert Arenas has quite possibly the most fascinating characters you'll discover on an NBA court. And being as boisterous, vocal, and sort of a douche as he was, he concluded that he planned to take advantage of his critics each time he set foot on an NBA hardwood.
I trained so much, and I looked at, how players play defense, so I knew he could.
Arenas chose to wear the number 0 shirt to ridicule the pundits that expressed that he planned to get 0 NBA minutes, including his previous mentor during school. You must admit it, that was cunning as hell. Kevin Durant, number 35. On the off chance that somebody thinks about emotions in NBA, Kevin Durant should come to their minds before anything else. A player that is never timid to show his sentiments to general society and the media, and this is in any event being known as a cupcake because of his delicate quality these days.
What we've been doing in the past, so just got to try to build on it in the second half, have to be better.
All things considered, Durant wasn't delicate at all when he chose to change his pullover number in honor of one of his AAU mentors, probably the greatest guide and solitary dad figures, mentor Charles Craig, killed at 35 years old. Dwayne Wade, number 3. The absolute first thing Dwayne Wade did when he won his second ring with LeBron James and Chris Bosh was change his Twitter header to 3. Obviously, he was making reference to the way he had won his third ring and furthermore the third championship in Miami Heat history.
Turnover, easy one here. A little fake handoff type action. Wade.
But that's not all. Wade's shirt number goes a long way past that, and he's a strict fellow and a submitted Christian, and his number 3 really addresses the blessed Trinity. Russell Westbrook, number 0. Much the same as Gilbert Arenas, Russell Westbrook is an unstable point guard and vocal pioneer that wears number 0. In any case, Westbrook and Arenas have endlessly various characters, and keeping in mind that one idea it was cool to simply demonstrate different wrongs, Westbrook picked a more significant way.
Just win. Right now, all that matters is that we get a win. And we fought through the night, man.
Thus, when gotten some information about his pullover number determination, Russell expressed that he was quick to locate a fresh start in those days in UCLA, so it was simply better to begin without any preparation and return to nothing. Chris Paul, number 3. Chris Paul is an extraordinary compared to other point guards toward ever tie them up, continually making the correct move, being brilliant and cautious and always understanding what he needs to do and where he should be to do as such. What's more, the vast majority of that incredible play of his relies upon a number of variables, just as his jersey number does. It couldn't be any more obvious.
You got like Chris Paul on the floor. Yes. You want to sit him down.
Chris Paul chose to respect his dad and sibling, so he chose to join his shirt numbers 1 plus 2 to become CP3. Meta World Peace, number 37. Meta World Peace has consistently been perhaps one of the most engaging players to look forward to in the NBA. Changing his name from Ron Artest to this one and later Panda Friend when he chose to move to China to play abroad, we don't see many players around us doing that. Having said that, nobody would be shocked to discover him on his list with an insane shirt number story, as the cautious champion chose to wear the number 37 jersey when he joined the Los Angeles Lakers to pay a tribute to the king of pop, Michael Jackson.
He's in the back, and then Byron Shaw says he's in the shower, and then I go in the shower and I tap him.
Whose collection Thriller had been number 1 for 37 weeks. If you liked this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos in the future. Also, hit the bell icon to stay up to date and be the first one to watch our latest videos. Let us know in the comment box below if you have any suggestions for our future videos.